Checks and balances is a brilliant system that our founding fathers came up with to make sure that no one branch gains too much power. If one branch does try to use too much power, the other branches have the ability to rein them in and keep them from going out of control. So, the first thing that we want to do when taking these notes is we want to label each of the three branches of government. First, the executive branch, the ones that enforce the laws, they execute the laws, they make sure everybody's following the laws. That would be right here. The President of the United States is the head of the executive branch, and the legislative branch, the lawmaking branch, those that make the laws, that would be Congress down here. And then the judicial branch, those that interpret the laws, they are the ones that are making sure that laws are being followed correctly. That would be the Supreme Court over here. Oh, spoiler alert, I just gave that away. That is the Supreme Court, even though it says that on the picture. But the Supreme Court goes there. The executive branch, where the president is, they live in the White House, so that's going to be up here. And then finally, Congress is going to be right here at the Capitol building. That is the legislative branch. So the roles of each of the three branches here are in these boxes. We need to make sure that they match up with the correct arrow. Now, to make sure that you understand how this works, the direction of the arrow is the direction of power. For instance, this arrow represents the power that the Supreme Court, the judicial branch, has over the White House. This arrow would be the power that the executive branch has over Congress. So that's the direction of the arrow. That's the direction the power has over the next branch. So with that being said, which branch has the ability to sign or veto laws? That would be the executive branch, and that would be their ability to have power over the legislative branch. Regardless of how they might make a law, the president can veto or sign it, having the final say. So that would be their power over Congress. What about, let's see, which branch can appoint judges? That would be the executive branch as well. That's their power over the judicial branch. They are the ones that get to pick out who is going to serve in the Supreme Court. Now, what about who gets to approve those judges? That would be Congress. Congress gets to approve the judges that the president gets to choose, and therefore that would be Congress's ability to have power over the judicial branch. They get, even though the president gets to nominate or appoint the judges, Congress then gets to say yes or no. Now, as far as who gets to declare laws unconstitutional, after laws have been written and passed, the Supreme Court gets to decide whether or not laws are constitutional. So that's going to be their power over the legislative branch. They can say, you can't have that law. What about actions? What about executive actions? If the president does something that is against the Constitution, the Supreme Court can rule those actions unconstitutional. That would be their power over the executive branch. Now, by process of elimination, you can see that there's one left. Overriding vetoes, that would be the Congress, and that would show their ability to override or have power over the executive branch. As you can see, we've balanced this out. Each branch can check the others to make sure no one branch gets too much